Good afternoon and welcome to FM Inside, a broadcast that brings idea, people, and innovation in Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. I'm your host, Faisal Sidi, and today we're broadcasting from Smart Building Environment Forums in Saudi Arabia. We have a special guest today with us with more than 30 years experience. Could you please introduce yourself and what's your role?
Yeah, thank you very much, Faisal. Name's Nicholas Powell. I am the General Manager for Engineering Services at Initial, Saudi Arabia.
What brought you to the event today?
Today we're launching a new event for Initial for the mobile engineering division. We believe the engineering needs to be more of a mobile service, and that's why we're introducing now. We've got our vans here on display. We've got a setup here. Plus, we believe it's the right environment for this to happen.
What's so exciting about today?
Today is obviously it's new technology. People are showing what's latest, what's the newest innovation technology for the environment and for the FM industry. And I think now is a good time for us to show what services we're offering, and plus to talk to people who are the owners, who are the FM managers, the consultants, so then to show people what these new technologies are about.
I know you're showcasing today about your engineering services. Can you elaborate on it and give us a little bit brief on it, please?
Yeah, I think obviously you've been here a long time. Before in FM services, people has to be a manpower provider contract where they'd have a number of carpenters, electricians, plumbers stuck in their basement somewhere, or trying to get different things done. I think now people want it's data. Now, data is driving the world. It's driving our industry. So people now want real time action. They want GPS controlled vehicles that can track the staff, track their assets, track their cost. They don't want to having people on their books just waiting in case something happens. It's expensive. So now they want a fast, reliable service that they can respond to and see that the product's being done or the service is being done and get customer feedback straight away.
What kind of specialized services do y'all do?
It's pretty much all services from renovation, fit outs to mechanical, electrical PPMs, repairs. If there's flooding, power outages. Obviously, in this region, air conditioning is a big focus. So if you've got a shop or a small business where suddenly the air conditioning drops out, obviously you want a fast response and know that that's going to be back up in line to save you money.
Good to hear. What do you think the vision of 2030 brought to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and facility management?
2030 obviously has showcased Saudi Arabia. It's put into light. Obviously, you've got the Expo, you've got the World Cup, you've got Asia Winter Games, all these monstrous projects from PIF. So now the focus has been now on customer service, on customer experience. People want to see world-class services. And obviously, I think Saudi Arabia, as I say, has been asleep for the past 15 years in some respects compared to the rest of the Middle East. Obviously, these past 5 years, they've suddenly spent billions or trillions now to catch up and to be one of the world's leaders now.
Very good. What's some of the technology has changed the facility management and the operations?
Like I was saying before, it's data. People want real time access. They want to see on the services when the call was logged, what the time the technician got there. The technician now can actually get a history of that asset he's actually doing through a QR code or barcode through the online services, and they can see real time what's happening to their services. Plus now with building management systems, you can control temperatures, you control buildings access and things remotely. So a lot of things have changed.
Do you think this technology has changed the FM services that we have?
Very much so, because now in the old days, I'm saying people just go manpower provider as a straight contract. Now it's all SLA, KPIs, penalties, for not responding. So now it's come down more to people want the right service, the correct service at the right cost. And it allows companies now to focus on their core business and not worry about having all these people which support services but shouldn't be on their books. They don't have to worry about accommodation, transport. They should leave that to outsource solutions.
Sustainability is a big topic these days. It's changing from manpower to engineering. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, sustainability is a big part. Obviously, everyone has a green initiative now. Obviously, a big thing now comes through again through finance. Obviously, the gone are the days where people used to set their thermostats at 16 degrees, leave the doors and windows wide open on the weekends and don't care about it. Obviously, now the cost of energy has gone up two or threefold and will continue to go up. Same with water costs. So a lot of companies now look at their bottom lines, understand that they have to save energy. Plus, obviously, to be part of the world vision of reducing our carbon footprint and seeing where we can do it. So FM plays a vital role because obviously all the FM machinery and assets in the building are their biggest energy users. So we play a major role in making sure that it's working efficiently and it's set to the right temperatures and the right conditions.
You talked about energy and water consumption. What's making a difference in the facility when we do this kind of services?
I think now it's the just the monitoring of it. Obviously, now we can have the Internet of Things, so we can see these meters. We can read the water meter, the temperature, the thermostats, the amp meters remotely from our central service operations center. So we can see if there's a sudden spike in the water. We realize there's a leak there somewhere, or there's a sudden surge in power. We can see something's wrong, either something's set wrong, or there's windows or doors opening, and we can monitor now the conditions and set certain points that we can see. Once it goes above those benchmark conditions, it can raise a red flag on our systems, and we can quickly see, what is the problem. So it's more of a predictive or fast reaction without someone actually noticing that there's an issue. We can find out beforehand through data.
What do you think is most exciting thing you've seen in Expo so far today?
I think it's just again, it's a highlight of the data. People are now diversifying. Obviously, there's different. Some companies were before focusing just on FM. Now it's going into property management. Obviously, now Saudi is a lot more different, where foreigners can actually own homes here now. There's different sort of models of having the villa surrounded by walls. Now it's more of an open community. There's more strata systems now, so community strata charges. So all that's now involving. There'll be strata charges. There's how to manage that, how to manage the community, the gardens, the waste management. So all that is coming now in favour throughout these new developments in property management.
Very good. Do you think this kind of events matters?
Very much so. Yeah, I think so. I think it's a showcase of bringing out, because a lot of people wouldn't know about what the new chemicals are, or the new services, or the new software, or different companies joining, or what service they offer. So this way is a way to showcase their services and facilities and products to the clients, to consultants, to FM managers, to these sorts of things. So they know they may have a problem or want to try something different. They can see these new service offerings at these sorts of events.
What do you experience? What kind of message do you want to give to the next generation with this facility management happening in Saudi Arabia and with all the transformations we have?
I think it's an exciting time to be in the industry. Before, facility management was a low, I'm not say, didn't have a very high esteem type business for the local people to get into. They bring you sort of, just say, a dirty position or an old overalls. Where now with technology and data and the Internet of Things, digital twins, all these sort of advancements, now they can see that it's a very data driven industry. It's well regarded because they realize now that it's not just servicing something, it's a way of changing the economic output of a business in some ways. If you get your facility management right and your services right, and your total FM right, it's a way of saving your company money and striving ahead.
Thank you for joining us for Inside FM today. If you like this broadcast, like, follow, and subscribe. Where will follow us. We bring you more insight from this expo. Thank you so much for having us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Faisal.